Hello everyone, this is Simon. I have come here with a new live. It's our 53rd live in Facebook and also counting our Zoom lives. And now I am with a very interesting person, Lubov from Russia, a teacher. We will discuss about a very important topic that is a world topic in this time. World leaders are discussing about this topic and all the world people, they are concerned about it. And now we will discuss in this topic as far as we know. Okay, so first I will be introduced with Lubov, and then we will discuss about the topic. We will show the causes of the problem. We will show who are responsible for this, and also we will show how to prevent it or how to make our world a better place for living. So now get started. First, I want to know from Libob. Please give your introduction. We want to know from you.
I can say that I am a person who is very concerned about the environment, about nature, because it is very important part of our life. We can't do without fresh water, without fresh air, and of course, everyone likes to live in a clean place and to see our children be happy and safe.
Yes. First, I am asking you. We want to know about you. You give your introduction. Introduce yourself with us.
My name is Lyubov. I'm from Russia. I live in the very center of Russia, in Siberia. And we have some environmental problems in the region as well, I think, as in other places of the world.
Okay, so you are a teacher.
Yes, I am a teacher.
In which kind of school you are teaching? Primary, secondary, higher secondary, or college, university?
I am a teacher of a state school, and I work with children of all ages, from the first form to the 11th.
Okay, that's nice. Nice to know about you. We know that in Russia there are a lot of places and a lot of provinces in Russia. In which state of Russia you are living?
Yes, we have 82 regions, and my region is Siberian region. It is in the very center of Russia. I can say I live in the very heart of my country.
Yes, I think it is in Asian continent. In which part you are living? It is in Asian continent.
Yes, I live in the Asian part of the continent.
Okay, that's fine. So nice to meet you from a very beautiful country and also an important country of the world. I know much about your country. We have read a lot about your country. We have to read about your country. So it is very pleasurable moment for me to meet with you in this live. And we can proceed our live now. Our discussion topic was why world's climate is changing. Okay, I am seeing that some people are here watching our live. Everyone can comment your opinion. What do you think that why the world climate is changing day by day? Who are responsible and what we can do about it? Okay, first I want to ask to live up. We know that there are some causes of world's climate changing, and our climate is changing very fastly, and we are in a huge concern about it. World leaders, they are gathering in many places. They are making a lot of meetings. They are making a lot of organizations to prevent our planet from destroy and to prevent world global warming and also make the world a better place for living. So what do you think? What are the reasons of climate change? Why climate changes?
There are a lot of problems about environment, but I think the main cause is consumption. We are
Mhm.
consumers. You and me and every person in the world is a consumer. We consume different things, from plastic containers to cars, our clothes, our furniture, um, everything which we use in our everyday life is produced in plants and factories,
Mhm.
which, of course, have wastes and pollute air, soils, and
Mhm.
water, of course. That's the problem. We are consumers.
Yes, there is one reason for climate changing, and we can segment two kind of problems, two kind of causes or facts for climate changing. First one is natural facts. There are some natural reasons for climate change, like the volcano activity. We know that a lot of volcanoes are in this world, and they produce a lot of lava, and they are warming our world. It is one reason for our climate change. They are making our world warm, and for that our ozone layer is decreasing, and also our world temperature is going very much high. This is one reason. It is a natural reason. Another natural reason I can assume here that changes in the sun orbit. We know that our Earth, this planet, it orbits for the sun, and when there is something different in this orbit, then our climate becomes changed. And we know that the sun or the planet Earth, it passes the sun in around the sun, and there is this orbit way, and some days it changes its orbit way. And for this, there is one reason, one natural reason for climate changing. We can also tell it. And there are some human activities, you mentioned it, for climate changing, like burning fossil fuels like oils, gas. Then people are using greenhouses, they are producing methane gas, they are producing nitro, what I have written there, nitrous oxide, and also chlorofluorocarbon. It is increasing day by day very much, and also carbon dioxide. This um, chemical component is growing much high. For that, our world is being warmer, warmest, and for that, our climate is also changing. I think it is the human-made reasons. Do you think there is another reason for climate changing? Do you think?
I think you are right. I absolutely agree with you that we have natural and human reasons and causes which started the increase in the temperature.
Yes.
Uh, Sorry.
Yes. Yes. Continue.
Mhm. There were some interruptions. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes. You
Um,
continue.
Of course, we can't influence on the natural causes of increasing temperature, like volcanoes or sun activities, but we can reduce producing greenhouse gases because we can refuse from different extra things we use in our everyday life and stop producing unnatural and useless things. We are accustomed to our life, and we don't think we can live without some things which are around us. Mm, these things are not really useful for us, but
Mhm.
our life, they make our life comfortable, and we are accustomed to such a comfort, and we want to have everything for our every case in life, um, to use it for a moment, and then we throw it away without thinking what is going to be in future, next moment, because we just like being in comfort.
Yes, that's one thing. We all want to be in comfort, and for this, we can leave everything. We can destroy our life for our comfort. Okay, some people have commented, Imran Khan Prince, good job. You are welcome. Imran Khan Prince commented also, I want to know about her country. How do they learn English in second language? Okay, I'm noting this. You will answer it at last. Okay, and then Sheikh Faizan commented, hello. He wanted to join here, but I will add him in the next slide. Okay. So those who are watching, you can comment below. You can comment your opinion about world climate changing, and we will discuss about your opinion also. Okay. So Lipov has discussed something that people, they only want their comfort, and for their comfort they can do anything. They can destroy their life, they can destroy their society, they can destroy their art, their environment, and everything. And we are seeing it. People are doing it in our life, in our society, in all the countries. There is one thing, comfort. And also, in human activity, there is another thing, is cutting down trees. In this time, or in the last previous time, people were adjusted in cutting down trees. They need trees, so they cut trees. They are cleaning all the forests for their interests, for their profits, and for that we are not getting much oxygen in the world, and our world is not being cold. And everywhere, every place, is the temperature is going up because of carbon dioxide. We know that trees, they take carbon dioxide and they give oxygen to human beings. But people are cutting trees, so how they can give us carbon dioxide, take carbon dioxide and give much oxygen to us? And for that, the rate of carbon dioxide, it is increasing also in the world surface. For that, our climate is also going down, and we are now witnessing new climate in our life. Okay, so we have gotten some reasons of climate change. First one is some natural activity, volcano, then orbit, and then human activity, fossil fuels, then human interest. They are using everything for their interest. Then they are cutting trees. Then there is greenhouse. People from the coldest country, they can't manage to plant trees. For that, they are making a lot of greenhouses for planting their trees, and this is increasing world temperature very much, because in greenhouse the warmth of sun can't get out, and it stay in the world, and is staying world, the sun's what can I say, ray, it is going to the greenhouses, and it is standing there. They can't go out, so they're standing there and making a lot of gatherings of hot weather. And for this, our climate is also changing. Okay, this is the causes of climate change. The next thing we want to discuss, that we know that some basic countries, they do this thing very much, and for them the climate is changing rapidly. Some countries are responsible for this. For some people, some groups, they're responsible. Who are they? Can you tell?
Of course, we have no secret that transnational corporations are responsible, first of all, because they are the main producers of everything we use in our lives. They produce all necessary things for us on their plants and factories all around the world. And we consume all these products without thinking much more. And these corporations have money. We have our comfort and they have their money. And nobody thinks about future and about environment. And the there is another side of the responsibility, the leaders of the countries, because they have to be concerned much more about saving our planet, about protecting nature, about protecting climate, and they have to limit the activity of international corporations. I think corporations, government, and our own responsibility should be combined, thinking about our future.
Sure, it is very important. Abu Bakr Salman commented, "Keep up. You are welcome." I am seeing that a lot of people they are watching our lives. You can comment your opinion. We want to know your opinion. You have also different opinions about it, and you know this. Some countries and people they are responsible for destroying our world or our art. You can mention them. You can raise your voice against this. Okay, I will raise your voice in our live. You just comment here your opinion. Okay, and now it is my opinion. It's time for giving my opinion here. For specific responsibility, there are some country they are developed in every sides, and most of the country those who are developed in those who are developed country in the world in agricultural way or manufacturing way. Okay, some countries they are developed, they have a lot of instruments, or they have a lot of devices or tools to use, they have a lot of vehicles, and for that they need to use gases from the world, oils, they need oils, fossil oils, and for that they are using these uh, for their benefits, and their works is impacting our nature, in our environment, and in everywhere. Okay, I think they are much important. Here, some country list I have gotten. There is a report of International Energy Agency. They have published this report in 2018. They have ranked some countries. They are much responsible for producing carbon dioxide. In the list, first one is China. China, they produce a lot of carbon dioxide. In the next one, the country in the list is USA. They also produce a lot of carbon dioxide gas. And you know that there was a treaty some days before, mostly within a lot of countries in the world. But USA, they resigned from that treaty. And now the new president, he's thinking that they need to go to the treaty for protecting the environment. Okay, I think you know it. And the next one is India. India is in the third list. Then Russia, then Japan, Germany, Iran, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, um, Indonesia. They are the top 10 countries. They are producing much carbon dioxide, and they are destroying world temperature, world surface by increasing world temperature, and they are mostly responsible. There are a lot of countries in the next, but top 10 countries are there. Okay, and we know that there are some countries they are developed in industrial sector. Some countries they are developed in agricultural sector, some countries they are in industrial sector. Those countries who are based on industry, they have to make a lot of gases, they have to burn a lot of oils to maintain their industry, and for this carbon dioxide is increasing, they are making a lot of gases, they are warming the world in all sides, and for that our ozone layer is decreasing, for that while temperature is increasing. I think it is the reason. Okay, and these persons or countries they are responsible for it, and if they don't be aware about it, at a time our world will be destroyed for climate change. Okay, another person has commented here. He commented that Farouk Irim climate of the world changes in long time. We have live age age at once. We had live age at once. We can do anything. Okay, he mentioned that climate changing is a long-term process, but we know that in this time, our world is in the hazard of climate change. The scientists, they are talking that after some years, there will be a very negative effect of climate change in our world, and our world will be in risk. Okay, that was our next subject for discussion. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I hear you very well.
Okay, okay.
Very well, yes. Okay.
Okay, I think you are not agree with me for that. You are not commenting anything.
I absolutely agree with you that we produce a lot of greenhouse gases and dioxide of carbon in many, many countries. And my point of view is the same. We are consumers. We like comfort. That's why
Yes.
we prefer um, our own cars to public transportation. Every family in Russia, nearly every family in Russia, have more than one car. I can explain why. We have a very cold climate. The Siberian climate is very severe, and to protect our health, we need cars. In winter, especially when the temperatures are very, very low. This winter was very severe. The temperatures was lower than 30 degrees below zero. It's very cold, and it's very cold to stay at the bus station and wait for a public transport, to wait for a bus. That's why I use my car, of course. And
Yes.
to warm up the engine in the morning in such extreme weather, I have to turn the key and wait for 15 or 20 minutes when the engine of my car warms up. And that's why only after that I can drive. And when I return home, I do the same. About 15 or 20 minutes, I warm up the engine in winter. Just imagine how much greenhouse gases I produce during the winter and all the other people around me. It's a problem because the public transportation system is good enough, but um, in a very low temperatures like in Siberian, you don't want to wait for about 15 or 20 minutes for a bus. It's a long time and you'll get cold in such a frost very much. It's a problem. That's why Russia is one of the leading countries in producing greenhouse gases.
Yes, yes. And also, we know that in your locality in Siberia, in warm season, in winter season, the temperature become very low, and a lot of birds they come in our locality, our country. We call them Siberian birds. They come to our place to get some warm weather, and we call them guest birds in our country. I don't know you know or not. They come from Siberian area to our country in the cold season. Okay, that's fine about it. The next thing we mark to discuss, there is the consequences of climate change. what will be the consequences or what will be the result of this kind of climate changing? The climate is changing day by day very much, very highly, and in the next future, what will happen in our world? Can we
I think
discuss?
I think if we act like this, like now,
Mm-hmm.
our future is not happy, and we pollute everything around us, and we leave nothing for our children and for our grandchildren, of course. I am concerned about this because about 20 or 30 years ago, our Siberian rivers were very clear, and we could drink water just from the river. Mm, I went to the forest, to the rivers with my father, and we stopped in some beautiful places to admire the nature, to listen to the uh, songs of different birds, to look around, to admire the landscapes. And when you get tired, you can just have water from the river and drink from your palms. It was very clear. But now I never do like this because
Mm-hmm.
we burn so much oil, we burn so much waste, and everything is in the air with rains and snow come down from the sky to the rivers, to the soils, and
Mm-hmm.
polluting the air. We pollute everything around us, water and soils.
Yes. Okay, this is the thing. But you know that in our locality, in South Asian continent, South Asian area of the world, there is no snow. We don't see snow at any time. In all the year, we see a lot of raining in our region. Our region, Indian subcontinent, it has situated in the place where there is a lot of raining in the year. We don't have any kind of snow, and we are in the warm places, not much warm like Middle East. We are in middle temperature place. We don't have much warm or we don't have much cold. We have middle temperature. Okay. So it's good to hear from you. And I have a plan to visit those lands where there is snow. Uh, mhm. I want to walk through the snow. It is one kind of dream for me. Okay. And I think in the next future I will go there to see the snow. And I know in Russia there are a lot of places. This place, people don't live in these places. They are all covered with snow and ice. And I think the eastern part of Russia, they are all blank. No people live there. All places are covered with ices, huge ices here, and all the
Of
year.
course not, my friend. We have
Yeah.
all seasons, cold winter, wet autumn, warm spring, and hot summer. The previous summer was very hot. The temperatures was about 30 and 40 degrees above zero. That's why
Yes.
we try everything. We experience all degrees during the year. Minus
Mhm.
40 in winter and plus 40 in summer.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And I also know that in Russia the population is very few. The places are large, and also the migrants, they are not able to go to Russia to settle down. For that, population is not also growing. You know that USA and Russia, they are contesting each other in world politics and also in every places, in economics, in sociality, and in also the philosophy of state, philosophy of people. But in America, they welcome the migrants from other countries. They can go there, they can settle down there. But in Russia, you can't go. Okay, at this time, I know that Russia is now a republic, but before it was a communist country, and I think there is something flexible now. Okay, that's fine. We can learn some comments. First one from Sheikh Faizan. He commented that I want to come in Russia. Okay, you can contact with
Welcome.
her. She will
Welcome
bring
to
you in
that.
Russia. She also commented that, can I have a job in Russia?
The
I am,
secret of our beauty is cold winters. Frost
yes,
preserves us like in the fridge.
yes.
Come to Russia and you will be young forever.
Yes, you can also bring him in the winter season. He will be covered with ice. Okay, he have also commented that, I am in safety. Can I have a job in Russia? I am in safety management. He want a job from you. Okay, you can appoint him.
I think it's very difficult in Russia to have a job because the percentage of population with high education is great enough. More than half. More than half of the population have a high education. That's why the job is very competitive.
Okay, Faizan, you don't need to be upset. I will ask her to make you our private secretary. She can appoint you in this job. Okay, the next one commented, Farooq Erim. How your leaders sold to Alaska? The place is really amazing. It was a great mistake. Okay, we don't know about it. Do you think it was a mistake? It is a political thing, political matter for Russia
I
and
think
America.
I think Alaska is so far and
Mhm.
Russian territory is so great that we don't need one more region on the other
Yes,
continent. I think it's good we sold it.
yes. Okay. We know that your country is the largest country of the world, and there are a lot of places blank. Russia don't need other places to live there,
No, no, no,
cultivate
no
there.
more,
Yes.
no
For the
more.
city,
It's
it
enough.
is like a penny they have given it to America. Okay. The next one is Numen Ahmed. He has commented, "Sir, thank you. আমি বালা speak করতে পারবো." Okay, I will answer you tomorrow. Then Sheikh Faizan. Can you see the comment? Are you using mobile or laptop?
About my appearance.
No, no. He commented,
Which
"You
one?
are looks so young. What's the secret to being so beautiful and
Oh,
sweet?"
the
Oh,
secret is frost weather.
for
We are
weather.
like in a big fridge. We we are preserved with frost.
Yes, she's living in a fridge for that she is beautiful. So Faizan, you can try it. You can make a fridge in your home, and you can go to the fridge every
Oh
day.
no, it's very hot in the house because we have central heating and it's.
Mm-hmm.
I can show you
Mm-hmm.
26 degrees in my
Oh.
house.
Mm-hmm.
It's warm enough.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
inside the houses, it's very comfortable. We are consumers.
Yes.
We,
Okay. But
we, we like comfortable life.
he want to be beautiful like you. For that he is asking. So I have advised him to make a big fridge in his house and live in this fridge.
Yes. We live in a big fridge and we have
Yeah.
a little one in the house. Yes.
Yes. Okay. We had two questions not answered. And there, what will be its consequences? I didn't discuss about it. You discussed. The first consequence will be the world ice will be melted. The ice of the North Pole of the world. We see that in the north area of the world, there are a lot of ice. There are a lot of icy places. People don't live there, like the eastern part of Russia and the continent of Antarctica. There are only icebergs. People don't live there, and scientists are telling that these ice are melting year by year, day by day. It is melting, and the sea or ocean's water is increasing every day, and it is going up day by day. If this continue, or if the warmth of the world continue increasing, then all the ice will be melted from the North Pole and South Pole of the world, and all the lower places will be drawn in the sea. Like our country is near the Bay of Bengal. You know Bay of Bengal? It is a part of Indian Ocean. Bay of Bengal, we also in risk of climate change. If the climate change very much, if the world temperature go under control, then all the ice of South Pole and North Pole will be melted, and our country will be drowned in the water. We won't live in this world. Okay, like this, some countries of the sea, like those who are living in the islands of Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, this island will be underwater. Or that the people will be died, and the world soil will be loosened. Okay, that will be the most important consequences. And also another consequence of climate changing or global warming is our environment polluting very highly. We can take a fresh breath, we can take much oxygen, or that we are suffering from disease. There is one consequence of global warming or climate changing. Okay, and we are noticing that there is some difference of our seasons. We saw that before, that the time when the rain would come. Now in this time rain is not coming. After 1 or 2 months rain is coming, and rain is not happening wellly. The rainy seasons don't give a lot of rain. We see that in winter season there are some rains. This is changing, and we are noticing that the world system is also changing for climate change. If this is continue, our planet will be destroyed one day. Okay, this is had a hazard from us. Another commented, we have a lot of comment. Okay, Farouk Erin commented, weather is hot in Russia, but you come to Turkey every summer. He is inviting you to go to Turkey. Do you wanna go? Turkey is near to Russia, I think.
All my favorite Russian classics. I like Tolstoy very much. The most my the most favorite writer. I mean from
Okay, okay,
classics.
okay. No, 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 no. This is not matter. He is asking. He is asking. He is inviting you to go to Turkey. This Turkestan, the country of Erdogan. Turkey. He is inviting to go Turkey. Okay, I think you understand. Sheikh Faizan commented again that you looks very cute with short hair. Have you ever kept long hair? Can you understand it?
Yes, I understand. A
Yes,
lot
he's
of
asking.
a lot of people are not concerned with climate changing, but they are very concerned about my appearance.
Yes, this is a
when
matter
I
of concern.
when I was young, I had long and wavy hair, but now I'm getting uh, more adult, and my hair is getting short, short and short. Maybe one day I shave it.
Okay, Chef Faizan, you can follow her. You also can keep short hair. Then Farzana Afrin, congrats, carry on, you are welcome. Then Farouk Erim, he asked another thing. I want to ask one more question, please. Why all Russian writers was so successful? Dostoevsky, Maxim Gorky, Tolstoy. Why they were so successful? Why?
I don't know why. Maybe it was connected with climate somehow. I don't
Yes, yes.
know. Maybe
You can
with
ask about
fresh
climate.
air. Maybe the air was fresher and the rivers were cleaner. I don't know.
Mhm.
The
Okay.
ecology, maybe ecology was better in the past.
Yes. Farooq, you can ask about climate. We will make another live about the literature of Russia next. Then you will ask about them. Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Maxim Gorky. But I know much about Maxim Gorky. I have written two books of him. First one
Really?
is, yes, one is Mother. His first book, maybe it was Mother, about the Bolshevik Revolution. He have written it.
Oh.
Mother, I don't know the Russian name, but its English name is Mother.
Mm-hmm.
And there was another book, three books was in one. It is in Bangla, Tripitok, but in Russian language, I don't know what's the name. He have written his whole life, his life history in this book. I have written this. I have studied this book very much, and he had a lot of hardship in his life. His grandmother was a beggar, and he didn't go to school for learning. He was very poor, Maxim Gorky. Okay, by this, um, he became a writer, and now he is a prominent writer in the world. Okay, another
Maxim.
was Tolstoy. Tolstoy. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Some noise, but I can't hear you.
Again, can you hear me?
It's okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I hear.
Okay. Another was Tolstoy. I have learned about him. He was first he believed in religion, but at a time he lost his religion. He became atheist, but at last he back to religion. I know about his life, and I don't know about Dostoevsky. Okay. Haruki, I hate Erdogan. I don't know about it. He is not good. I don't know about it because of vodka. What? It is not a matter to discuss.
It's a classical question about Russian and vodka. I can say it's an old fable now because a lot of Russians have to work a lot and they have no time for drinking vodka. And also, nearly every Russian is a driver, and our driving rules are very strict. And they're getting stricter and stricter and stricter, and the penalties for driving are higher and higher and higher. That's why Russian and vodka are going apart.
Yes. Okay, I have learned about vodka from the book of Maxim Gorky before. His grandmother was addicted in vodka. Okay.
It's a
The next
classic,
one
of
is
course.
yes, Sheikh Faizan. He commented, "Have you ever eaten biryani? It's very delicious food in India. You must try it. Also in our country, Bangladesh. Have you eaten biryani? Do you know about it?
I
Do you
don't
know about
know.
this
What
food?
is this?
It is a
Biryani?
food.
What does it mean?
Biryani.
What does it mean? What
It
does
is
it
one kind
mean?
of food. One kind of food. It is made with rice and chicken and egg. These three things are mixed here. It is a Bangladeshi and Indian food, also available in Bangladesh and India. Okay, we
Uh,
are adjusted
in
with it.
Actually, we eat a lot of food, different food, and try different cuisines. And we eat a lot of rice and chicken and other products. And maybe something we tried. I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe it
Okay,
is
okay.
called in some other word in Russian.
Yes. Okay. May it may be there is another name in your country. Okay.
Maybe,
Farooq and
maybe.
again. Yes. Every revolutionary guy start to book by Maxim Gorky's mother. Okay, guys start to book by Maxim Gorky. Yeah, I know it.
Yes.
The
Maxim Gorky was very concerned about social problems. Yes.
yes, and the communist government was made by Bolshevik revolution. and he was a fighter of Bolshevik revolution, Maxim Gorky.
Yes, the revolution in November 1917
17,
was
yes.
a very important event in the development of my country. And I was born during the Soviet period. And I have to say that it was one of the best periods in my country life. It's true. It was
Yeah.
very peaceful period, and it was some kind of assurance in future, because
Mhm.
the government was concerned about people and their social position, about job, dwelling, everything. Medicine and education was absolutely free. We had no private schools and no private hospitals at all. Everything was free. And now our government do a lot about reconstructing such an institution as the educational and medical system, and we have nearly the same as in the past,
Mhm.
but in the past it was better, really better.
Yeah. Yes, we know that in this revolution was one kind of new renaissance in the world politics and world philosophy. Because of the revolution, there wasn't any philosophy of what can I say, socialism. But after that,
Yes,
socialism became a thing in the world history.
yes.
Okay.
This philosophy is close to me, is close to my mind, because I was born in the Soviet period and I saw the real friendship between people when people were not so concerned about money and about physical comfort, about owning and possessing a lot of things. People
Mhm.
did not need so much things, useless things, and people appreciated the real relationships between people.
Yes. Okay. I think we don't need to go to the discussion of politics. Okay, here are some people are watching. You have time to comment your opinion. You can comment your opinion. What do you think about climate change? Okay. At last, we had another question about it. We can back to our topic. Climate is changing. We are in hazard, and we have a lot of loss in our world, and we have to
How is
make
the
every.
government now? I see the comment, the last comment.
Can you see
Our
comment?
government. Let's discuss the government and the environment. Yes, together.
Mhm.
It's one topic. Mm, I'm very proud of our president when he stopped polluting the greatest lake in the world, the Baikal,
Mhm.
and a factory which produces and paper, a very huge factory,
Mhm.
and it had been wasting into the Baikal a lot of time, and our president stopped this, and now it is protecting area.
Okay, that's very nice. And Farooq, you can comment about your country's climate. How is there? Is it warm now? Hot weather, cold weather? Or how is the weather in your country? You can comment it here. We can know about your country also. And I am now watching a Turkish serial that is Kurulus Usman from 1 week. I will make a discussion with you about this series. I am very much addicted in this series, and I have forgotten to sleep, to eat, or to work. and all the day, all the night I'm seeing this series. I became addicted in this series. It becomes very much interesting to me. Okay, I'll discuss next. Our next question is how to prevent climate change, how to save our world from the destroy of climate change. Discuss it.
Farooq is from Kosovo.
How you can see comments? Are you using laptop?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
It
you comment, but in
it is
mobile
more
phone it is not.
convenient. It is more convenient to use laptop than the smartphone
Oh,
because
yes,
you can have comments and picture and discuss.
yes, yes.
Uh,
Okay, okay. Now the
and
question. Now the question is how we can prevent climate change or the risk of climate change.
we should start with education, I think, because when we teach our children, we have to teach them to think about future first of all, and
Mhm.
appreciate everything from that point of view. What will be after us? What will do for future generations? And from this position, from this point of view, um, we can form some kind of other mentality, I suppose. We should start from the very young age, teaching our children to be concerned about future and to be concerned as well about the environment, about the planet, about the climate.
Mhm. Okay, so I can give my opinion. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I can give my opinion how to prevent this hazard of changing climate. First one, we have to make an agreement to all the countries, all the leaders of the world, to decrease use of fossil fuels, use of black carbons. We know that in the chimneys of bricks fields, they use black carbon, and also in the vehicles like cars and public vehicles, they use black carbon. We have to decrease it. We have to invent something new, or we have to make new inventions about the fuels, so that we can get out from carbon dioxide and our world can be saved. Also, we have to plant a lot of trees, and we have to stop cutting down forests. We know that in Brazil, some days before, there was fire in the forest, and a huge number of trees have burned in the fire. And some people, they think that that was a political thing to make fire there, to get their advantages. But if it is right, we have to come back from it. We have to save our world. We have to save our trees, our forests, to save our life in the world, or for our future generation. And also, the developed countries, or those who are industrial developed countries, they have to decrease their using of gases in their industry. They can decrease it, and they can improve their agricultural sector, other sectors, to increase their economy. That will be better for all the peoples of the country, all the countries of the world. Okay, I think it is important for us. So we have come up in the conclusion. There are some comments. Farouk Irim, I am abroad now. I am in Kosovo. Oh, that's nice. Kosovo. It is, I think, in European continent, but a Muslim country. And he has also commented, he is not very good weather. 1 week ago, there was snow in here. Yes, it is in European continent, so you will see snow. Then I am Kurdish from Turkey. Yes, Kurdish, a valiant race of Turkey. We know a lot of things. We read news about Kurdish.
Just
in
look at his
Turkey?
last comment. He is happy
Wait,
because
wait,
of
one by one,
climate change.
one by one. So the next one was Faizan's comment. Which smartphone are you using? Which smartphone you use?
Me?
He's been interested about
Me
your
or
personal
you?
thing.
Is it a question for me?
Yes, for
Yes,
you
yes.
also.
I use
Which
Samsung.
company? Your country company or Chinese?
It is produced
Chinese.
uh, Samsung. It is produced. It is a Korean trademark, and it is produced in India, of course. As
India. But I
yes,
know this Samsung is a Chinese company.
no, Samsung is a Korean company. It's a
Korean.
Korean. Yeah,
Oh,
yes, yes. Originally, it is Korean, but they have factories in India mostly,
okay.
and all Samsungs in Russia are from India. They're Indian.
Yes. Okay. Here is an Indian chef Faizan from India. Okay, he has commented also. I love Snow, but I have not enjoyed it. You go to her. I told her that she will make you our private secretary. You will do a job there. Okay.
Welcome to Russia. There are a lot of snow.
Okay. Farooq Karim commented, I am farmer in my country. Climate is changed, so it is not good for my plants and fruits. Yes, your plants and fruits will not reap, all will be died. For that, you have to protest against climate changing. And those who are polluting the climate, you have to raise your voice against them. Okay, the next one is Abi and Uman. Good to use. That's enjoyable. Carry on. You are welcome. Share Faizan, nice. Okay, Faizan, Farooq, Noman, everyone, those who have commented, a lot of greetings to you. And hail to Lebov for joining with me. Okay, may I know your religion?
My religion.
Yes.
I am not a religious person,
Okay, okay. You are out of religion.
but I believe in God. Mostly uh, Russians are Orthodox Christians,
Orthodox Christian. Okay, okay, that's
but
nice.
I'm not religious.
Okay, okay, it is your wish. So
I believe
those
in
who have
human.
commented, okay. So those who have commented here and have watched our live, you are most welcome. You are welcome in Bangladesh. Also, you are welcome in Russia. If Bob invite you to go to Russia, you can go there. Okay, you can meet her, and then after all, Nabab, you are welcome to join in my live stream. It is first to join with you, and I think in the next time we will discuss about other matters. Those people want to know. They are in the high peak of discussion. Those who are, I think, arguing facts. People can argue about it. We will discuss about these facts. That time we will see a lot of people. They are giving their opinion. They are protesting. They are supporting. We will give two kinds of discrimination here. Okay. Okay. We don't need to go to religion. So you are welcome. It is nearly 1 hour for joining with me. I'm thanking you and everyone who have seen, liked, reacted, and commented here. You're also welcome. We will meet next with another subject with other guys. Okay, welcome all. Nabab, welcome. It is time to finish.
I was very pleased to have such an invitation for such a problem talking, and thanks to everyone who take part in our meeting.
Okay. So bye everyone. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.